Hey, I'm Andrew Dash for Audioholics, and this is the LG BD590 Blu-ray player. Now, Blu-ray players have come down in price considerably, and now it seems that the fight is on for both features and market share. Now, LG is fighting pretty strongly in both of these because what they're doing is they've thrown all of the features you could ever want and more into this player. This player includes, 802.11n wireless networking. It has Netflix, it's got Pandora, Vudu, YouTube, and a bunch of other stuff. In fact, they've even upped the ante by including two things: USB port on it so you can plug in flash drives, and they even have a 250 gig hard drive built into the player. Now, you might be asking, what in the world do you need a hard drive for? Well, here's a for instance. Let's say you're using the Vudu service. Well, that means you can actually take those files that you're using, that you're buying or purchasing or renting, and you can store them on the device. Now, usually with Vudu, you've got a computing cloud that's actually delivering all of these things that you might buy or rent via a streaming service. But it is possible. Now, another thing is, what if you've got files on a USB flash drive or on a CD? Well, you can pop a CD in here, import your music or videos or whatever, and store them right on this device. And it has an on-screen display that helps you organize everything. So really, these extra features take it from a normal Blu-ray player and bring it up to the level of a media server, which is really neat. Now, the technology on the hard drive works both ways. So not only can you put information on the drive, but you can also take it off. You can take things stored on the drive and put them on a USB flash drive. When you're putting stuff on the drive, it allows you to organize your files pretty much however you want. So it really keeps everything nice and tidy exactly how you choose. Now, this has some other great features as well. For instance, the ability to get the information for CDs that you put in the drive. So let's say you put an audio CD in there. Well, this device will automatically connect to Grace Note, and it'll display the artist, the album, and the track listing, your song titles, of that CD right there for you. Compare that to other players, which, let's say you put a CD in one of those. You're lucky if you get a numerical track listing, much less, all the information about your disc. And since it can do that, when you're actually bringing in media into the hard drive, it's going to sort it by artist, by album, by genre, or by song title, however you like. And you can create playlists using this information for pretty much any occasion. Now, if you have a DLNA compatible media server, which is pretty much any Windows PC, then you'll also be able to stream movies, photos, and music from your computer to this device. Now, like any Windows-centric technology, though, the list of caveats and exceptions to how this works is about a mile long. And so really the success of this particular feature is going to depend on two things. Number one, how much experience you have streaming media from one device to another, and secondly, how your files are encoded. Now, if you're new to this whole sort of thing and you don't have any software to help get your files from your computer to your Blu-ray player, then it does give you a little bit of help by including the Nero Media Home 4 Essentials software on CD. That'll help you get the networking process started between your media files and the Blu-ray player. Now, when we reviewed this unit, we were very excited to see it contain all the third-party network services that it does, like YouTube and Pandora. And we were really excited to see that it supports the latest in Netflix browsing, which allows you to actually browse the Netflix library from your device and add movies or TV shows to your queue right from there. Most players will allow you to access your queue and watch movies, but if you actually want to change the queue and what's coming up next, you're going to have to go to a PC, log in, and go through that whole process. Well, this eliminates that. Now, at $299, this isn't the cheapest Blu-ray player on the market, but it is packed with a whole bunch of great features. So for those of you looking to really have a full media experience in your living room, this is a great device to choose. Now, some of you might not be wanting the 250 gig hard drive. You might just not need to store files on your Blu-ray device. Well, if that's you, then you'll be happy to know that they actually have one model below this that has all the same features, but it just doesn't include the hard drive, and it'll save you $110. All in all, this is a great device, cram-packed with features, and we really do like what it offers. It's the LG BD590 Blu-ray player.